What up, world? How you doing today? It's your boy D Loops, aka Do It All Loops. Here, my boy.
Artificial AV was good.
Mark Maron will be calling in shortly, but we are the creators of the Stu Beat Showcase, and we bring you the Beat Club podcast, where producers are heard, the best place to hear new beat makers from around the globe. Here we keep it real about the music and cut to the facts with the help of special guests and listeners worldwide. If you wish to join our Beat Club podcast community, you can follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Beat Club Podcast, and join our private producer group on Facebook by searching the Stu:"Beat Club. Artificial AV, what's popping, man?
Not much, man. I'm feeling good. Feeling real good.
You chilling?
Yeah.
You had coffee today?
I had breakfast today. No coffee, though.
Fucking privileged.
Breakfast.
I had no breakfast today. I did have a little bit of coffee, and I got some chips on the side, but that's about it, fam. That's what I'm having for today. Breakfast of champions. We kind of switched things up a little bit. I'm sitting on your side right now.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? We're going to see how this works out. Dimitri, man, how you feeling?
I'm doing all right. I'm going to multitask a lot during the show today.
Yo, push it to the limit, bro. I just want to see you like this.
It's a good thing I'm really good at it.
It is what it is, man. But, we appreciate you, man. Shout out to the Go Network for holding it down. Couple of announcements real quick before we start the rest of the show. For everybody that's listening, audience, yo, your beats... The audience for your beats just got bigger, man. The Beat Club Podcast is happy to announce that we're now available on Stitcher, Tuned In, Google Play, and Spotify. So that means every podcast that we have is going to be there as well, which means you get heard here. And then once it's finally posted, it is out there on bigger platforms for people to hear. So feel free, send in fire beats for all the right reasons. Okay. Little John got my back. Also, big shout out to all the producers who came through this past Friday to Wonder Bar upstairs for our first Beat Club Podcast live event of the year. And a huge thank you to Beatmakers Boutique, who gave out some free vinyl to the winner of a beat battle between Peter Perfect and Non Plus. That audio will be dropping soon for you to check out on Spotify. Lastly, I want to announce that on February 18th, at Middle East Upstairs in Cambridge, Massachusetts, we will be celebrating our 100th episode of the Beat Club Podcast live, which will be our first all ages event. So producers of all ages are welcome. We encourage you to come through. We're even going to have some beat battles between kids as well, which should be pretty crazy. Yo, Young LA make any beats?
Nah, not yet.
Not yet?
Yeah, he be slacking.
Tell me when he's ready, because I think Bug might be ready soon, fam.
I wish this kid would practice, but he's Allen Iverson.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
he ain't talking about practice.
But to any producers that are interested, slots are open. So if you're down for the smoke, if you're trying to catch a beat battle body, man, DM us on IG. Let us know what it is, and if you're gonna be in town, come around and make that happen. Besides all that, man, anything else going on?
Yeah, let's say what up to the people on the live, man.
Oh, what's popping on the live? What we got over there?
We got Slim Jones.
What's popping, Slim?
He said, "Oh, we got that 2019 views now, huh?"
Yeah, I know, right?
We switched it up a little bit because Maron's not in the building.
Yeah, this
today.
is how we celebrate when Maron's not in the building.
But he's gonna call and you already know. So, Smart Boy.
What's poppin', Smart Boy?
That's funny. I was just looking at a pic he posted earlier. It might have been yesterday when they were doing the challenge from like 10 years ago and now.
Yeah.
And his pic from 2008, he looked like Big Boy and Andre 3000 mixed in one person. I was dying.
Straight Outcast.
That shit was funny.
What's going on, family? Happy New Year to you.
Non Plus, what up?
What's poppin', Non Plus?
Skyline.
Hey.
First Official.
First was poppin'.
Yeah, all the homies on, man.
Yo, bless up to all you. And I haven't talked to you yet, man. Happy New Year. Hope your holidays was well. And I hope 2019 is very promising for everything that you have in mind and everything that you're doing now. You already laughing already? They
nah,
doing
Smart Boy. He's shaking his head.
All right. Oh, man. I don't know if I asked this last show, but do we make any resolutions or anything? We talked about it. We cool?
I think we started resolutions last summer. That's how we work.
Yeah,
we're ahead of the game.
It's a fiscal year. Yeah. Get the bag. Get the bag.
You got to be ahead of the game. You can't be waiting till the end of the year. You got to start before the end of the year. So by the time the new year comes, you're on point already.
Oh, you just got gems already. This is going to be a gem-filled episode, man, because we got a special guest that's going to be Skyping in with us, man. Producer, entrepreneur, founder of Nasty Tracks Music. Kato On The Track will be calling in soon. But before that, we are going to get into some beats, man. I will say this. To the people that have been sitting in beats, I was going through the folder and I had to skip a crap load of beats. Why? Because producers were not filling out the track information properly. So if you don't get heard this month, it's not us hating on you. It's just because you didn't do what you needed to do. And I just want to address something that Artificial AV mentioned before we started the show. As producers are telling us what they didn't do and just saying, you know what? Well, you know, if you guys can just do this, you know, it would help out. Then, you know, we can do that for you. Nah, we're doing our job. We need you to do your job so we can help you. So if you need to fill something out properly to get heard, do it. Don't be a lazy producer, because lazy producers get that lazy bag. 0. So outside of that, man, you ready for beats? You got the energies for beats? We good?
Yeah.
We live, baby. We live.
Plenty of energy for the beats today, man.
All right, cool. With no further ado, let's get it. All right, y'all. So check it out. What we do each and every Sunday here at the Beat Club Podcast is we have a place called thebeatclubpodcast.com where producers can go and upload as many fire beats as possible. That's right, as many fire beats as possible. We take some of these beats and place them in a folder and play them for the first time ever on our show. We give our feedback and decide if we're going to keep or cut the beats. All beats that are kept get placed on a fire instrumental mix that we release called Writer's Block. And that's just our way of showing love to producers who participate. And big shout out to Beatmakers Boutique for helping us reward dope beats from dope producers as we search for our beat of the month. Get nominated and you could win a free sound pack from Beatmakers Boutique. Make sure you follow them on IG and show them love. And for this segment, we also want to give a big shout out to IK Multimedia for providing us with the iLoud micro monitors, the official reference monitors of the Beat Club Podcast. So, with that said, man, who's first on this chopping block?
All right.
Matter of fact, let me jump in one.
Yeah.
People on Facebook, chime in. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation about these beats. Let's be completely truthful. I would love to laugh today, but let's keep it real. You know how we do at the Beat Club Podcast. Be a part of the conversation. I don't even care if you're not a producer. You know good music. That's the reason why you tuned in. So, let's keep it honest. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it a buck. Artificial Wavy, who's the first one on the chop block, bro?
So first up, we got T Marsh, and this is called Jilly from Philly.
Where are they from?
Nah, they're from NC.
Oh, okay, cool. We're going to take a listen right now to Beat Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's go. Talk about it. Artificial Wavy, man, how you feel about this beat? You keeping this beat?
I'm gonna keep it, but the problem is I don't know if you guys can hear it, but there's a lot of like filter or something on the sample and a bunch of other instruments within this beat here, so it makes it sound kind of weird. So I don't know, just tweak the mixing a little bit.
Yeah, it sounded thin in some areas.
Yeah,
just a little bit.
But other than that, shit's fire. Like the transitions and everything sounded really good. So
yeah, so that's a keep it from you, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely keep it.
People online are saying Avi is right. The change-ups kept my attention. Dope. Yo, shout out to Mattapan D. I'm from Mattapan too, baby. What up? Yeah, man. I can say the filter was distracting. Whatever that was placed a little bit too long. I thought it was just on the introduction, but then it came in and it was just like, oh, something just sounded a little off, a little thin. AV's right. Mess with the mixing just a little bit more, but overall everything else is there. Really fire beat. We're gonna let this one slide. Sounds like a keep it from me, keep it from Artificial AV. Sounds like a keep it from the B Club as well, man. So unanimous?
Yeah, unanimous.
Bang. Easy. We haven't heard from that person in quite some time.
Yeah, it's been a while.
But you know what? North Carolina tends to carry heat.
Very true.
I haven't heard many people from North Carolina that sent us a beat that was like lackluster.
Only one. I don't remember the name.
That's probably why.
That's it.
Who we got next, man?
All right. So next up, we got Nomadic.
Is a new person?
I think so. They're from LA, and this is called Anarchy.
All right, let's take a listen right now to B Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's go. Let's talk about this real quick. We keeping this beat, bro?
I don't think so.
Why so? What is it because of the low end?
Yeah, there was too much clashing in the low end. A whole lot of shit.
Oh, damn. People online saying my ears hurt. That high-pitched noise is cumbersome.
Yeah, and then I was about to say after a while that bell noise kind of annoying.
Yeah. Mixing. There was too much happening on the low end there for me. It was really muddy, and I wanted to appreciate it because there's something there, but you didn't bring it to life. You know what I mean? You need to season it up just a little bit more. So hit the EQ, man. See what's good, and spread out that mix just a little bit more because there's just too much happening down there. Damn. So is that a cut it?
That's a super slice.
Damn. Oh shit. People said could be okay, but mixes hurt.
Yeah, it could have been okay. Definitely could have been.
Sounds like a unanimous. Keep submitting though, and I say that to everybody that gets cut today. Keep submitting. Just don't submit another beat like the one we cut.
Facts.
Who we got next, man?
All right, let me see. Next up, we got Junta Beats, and this is called.
That's a new person?
I believe so.
Where are they from?
They're from Maryland, and it's called This Christmas or Xmas, whatever. And he titled it DH Mix. I don't know what that means, but
I get scared when I hear those, when it says DH Mix or some type of mix or whatever. Because I'm gonna say this: if there's a lot of vocals on this track, we cutting it right away. I hope not, but let's see what's good. All right, I'm gonna take a listen right now. Be Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's go.
Christmas.
All right, B Club, let's talk about this one. I understand Christmas is over. I know this was probably submitted around that time when we were off air, but I don't know how I feel about this one. I feel like it's infectious because it's something familiar because of, you know, it's about Christmas, man. You can't really hate on Christmas unless you're spending money. But I don't know. Is there a bass line in this?
It was, but no.
I don't. Absence of the bass line is probably what's bothering me. That doesn't really make me feel like I want to fall in love with this. It's not a bad beat though. I feel like if I wanted to wake up in 2019 on Christmas Day, I could hear this on like a little mix. You know what I mean? It could happen, but the bass line needs to be present in mine, man. I feel like Artificial Wavy might feel a little different. You said the Dagger Factory. Oh shit. Artificial Wavy, man. I mean, what's the word? Are we cutting Christmas?
He said kill it with fire, and I think I agree, yo. Yeah, it just wasn't the one, man.
So you want to hear this on Christmas? You won't want to wake up straight? Nah.
I didn't even bop my head, to be honest. I was sitting here wondering what the hell's going on. I kind of feel like there was almost too much delay on the sample too, where it kept clashing.
Damn.
And that kind of threw me off because it was like I was trying to catch the beat and then it just didn't work. So
it sounds like it ain't making it, man. Matter of fact, I'm even gonna check this because Dimitri, you like Christmas, right?
he's like, no.
What kind of question is that?
Would you keep or cut this beat? I'm just gonna throw it out there.
You know what? I've heard worse.
Yes.
So I think this is a little bit. It's pretty refreshing compared to some of the bad Christmas songs or bad Christmas music.
I think that's what it is. I think the bar of Christmas songs. This is like
the bar is so low.
Yes.
That anything good is good.
And it just sounds like this one ain't making it though. So you heard what Dimitri said. Good try, good beat, but I don't think it's gonna make it today. So it sounds like I
tried.
You tried. Just know Dimitri tried to save you, but it didn't work out. Damn, man. Damn. Artificial Wave behind the camera. Let me see who we got next. Okay, you doing what you're doing with Facebook Live? Okay. That's cool. We're gonna make it work. Make it do what it do. Let me see. Ooh, nice. I haven't seen this person's name in quite some time. I hope this is a new beat. This is from Anahata Beat Speaker. It's been a while since we heard from him.
Yeah, it's been a long time actually.
So hopefully he's been cooking up and everything. He actually hit me up I want to say around like September or whatever, and he was like, yo, he's like, if you can do this, man, just clear out all the beats I sent you. He's like, I'm working on a bunch of new stuff. I don't want none of that old sound, man. So, get ready. So I hope this is a new beat. I hope this is fire. And I hope your 2019 is nothing but just filled with blessings, man. So let's see if we can start off with a keep. We're going to listen to right now the B Club podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's go. right, Beat Club. Let's talk about this one right here from Anahata Beat Speaker, man. It was called Revolution. Or Revolution Rip City. One of those two. Artificial AV, man, what's the word on this one? You keeping this beat?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. I actually heard it in the sense of like a movie score or something that goes along with a film. So, and that shit worked perfectly.
It had a very cinematic vibe to it.
Yes, it did.
You know what I mean? I feel like the ending credits of something. You know what I mean? Yeah, it worked there. I'm not sure though if I would listen to it anywhere else. But regardless, get that bag one way or another. I'm kind of decided though. I feel like yeah, like someone's saying, not bad. I think I'm gonna safe keep it, bro. I'm gonna throw it out there. Safe keep it. Mark Marin said, cut, cool sample. I think the bass line needs some work though. I think that's what it was, Motivate. Something about the bass line felt to me like it could have had more personality to it, maybe even like a third note in there. I did like when it went up a little bit, but there was just something else that needed a little bit more personality. Could have danced around a little bit more, but yeah, fuck that. I'm taking away my safe keep it. I'm gonna cut it because I've heard better beats from Anahata Beat Speaker. So it's a cut it for me, cut it for Motivate Marin via Facebook and
AV Island.
AV Island. There it is. Sounds like a but you already know, bro. Keep submitting. Keep sending those beats. Keep sending the fire. Wasn't a bad beat at all. Just not the mood today for me. Who's next, man? Who we got?
Damn, we haven't seen this name in a long time. He actually participated in the stew. What's that? 2 years ago?
Are you talking about my sweater, though? Good luck.
Oh, I'm like, what you talking about?
Nah, they said dope sweater. I don't know if it's the N64.
Stop gassing him. Anyway, next up.
This hating ass AV.
Benjamin Banger. Haven't seen
Damn,
him
that's been a while.
Long time. And this is called In My Bitch Whip.
What? Yeah. Wait. In my bitch whip? In my bitch's whip?
That's basically
In my bitch whip?
Yeah, you know now.
Oh,
you know
shit. This better be fire. I love titles like this. All right, we're going to take a listen to it right now on the Beat Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's go.
The Beat Club.
Big addition now.
All right, Beat Club, let's talk about this one. I'm not sure how I felt about the reverse sample, and I'm not feeling the bitch's whip. I don't know, man. The reverse sample kind of like didn't do it for me. I was trying to catch it at first, and then once I caught it, it was just like, I don't want it. I don't know. Percussion was cool. It was a bit much, man.
Yeah, I don't really have much to say. I mean, Benjamin Banger usually steps outside of the box that we know everybody else doing. He takes a risk.
Yeah.
So that I appreciate, but this just wasn't for me. And quick side note, can y'all stop posting your stupid ass YouTube video links to your whack ass music on our shit? Nobody's going to click the shit while they're watching us live. So please cut that shit out before I ban y'all. It's just stupid. But yeah. Back to the show. Yeah, we gotta cut this one.
I love it when you turn gangster real quick. Like that shit's dope. Yeah, it sounds like Benjamin Button. Oh Lord, Salt and Vinegar, Babyface. Nope.
God damn.
Yeah, they're not feeling it. Facebook has spoken, man. I think Beat Club has spoken. Yeah, man. Sounds like a cut it.
Yeah, that's a cut it, man.
Sounds like a unanimous.
Appreciate y'all having my back too. They was already
Slim,
on it.
Slim was on it. He was like, we don't do that here.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Like, who's really gonna click to go to YouTube while they watching the show? Y'all stupid.
I don't know. Yeah.
Y'all some selfish motherfuckers. Anyways,
but I do like.
Shit out of here.
I do like when you address them like that. I think that's definitely needed because that shit is quite stupid. But
it's like, come on, man.
on.
We here building a community. You came on here to post your stupid ass link.
I do want to address something because people keep asking this as well. When it comes to submitting, we're not taking live submissions today. Live submissions only happens on first Sundays. But if you do want to submit to the Beat Club Podcast, you can go to beatclubpodcast.com and there's a button there where you can upload your beats. Make sure they're filled out correctly and make sure that they're MP3s. If they're waves, they will not get listened to. Once again, make sure you fill them out correctly. We want to know your IG name or your Twitter name, your location, and the title of the track so we can show you as much love as possible. If you can't do that for us, we can't do what we do for you. So beatclubpodcast.com to upload and you can be on a future show. All right.
It's very simple. Just follow instructions.
Exactly. And
We
if
will
you-
not go and change the name that you did not submit correctly. Don't tell me it's just the name. Well, you can just submit correctly as well. So
Baby's
please
on it.
do it right.
Yo, you need to
Do
eat
it
more
right the first
breakfast,
time.
son. You need to eat more breakfast.
Nah, yo. I mean, yo, we put in a lot of work in this shit.
Yeah.
For motherfuckers to be telling us, oh, it's just do this shit correctly. Follow instructions. You wouldn't do that shit if it was Diddy, Dre, or any of these motherfuckers out here.
Telling you, fam.
So come on.
Anybody.
Starts here.
Exact. Oh, eat more breakfast. 2019. We got to eat more breakfast to be like Avy, fam.
Facts.
If you want that shit, I'm telling everybody, we giving free scholarships to Eat a Dick University. So there you go. Submit correctly.
Simple.
Bang. All right, man. Who we got next?
Anyway. Who we at? Number 6?
I got to eat breakfast. I got to be like you when I grow
Yeah, you
up.
got to eat breakfast, man.
What you have for breakfast?
Know what I mean?
You been gangbanging since breakfast, fam.
Game banging. I had what? Nah, not pancakes. I had waffles, eggs with some ham and
Oh,
cheese.
you had a
and
balanced
yeah.
breakfast.
Yeah, we out here.
I thought you just had like some waffles with some syrup and called
Nah,
it a day.
the OJ was simply too.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Know that one's fire.
Yeah, you want one. This is what it
Anyway,
is.
nah, I'm joking.
Who's next?
Next up we got Terracotta Blue.
Hey, what's going on? Happy New Year to you.
A lot of names we haven't seen in a while. This is called Sizzle.
All right, all the way from Maryland, man. We're going to take a listen right now to the Beat Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
All right, Beat Club. Let's talk about it. I know the feed is freezing just a little bit. We're going to work around to make it happen. A lot of people on Facebook Live are feeling it. A lot of good stuff to say. Good vibes. Everybody said we good now. Yeah, everybody said it was a good vibe. And I honestly expect this type of beat whenever I see this name. Mm-hmm. And I like that when I expect this type of beat or this style or this vibe from this person, they tend to deliver almost all the time. So if this is your sound, you found it. And I like it. I like it a lot. Artificial Wave, man, what you got to say about this?
Nothing bad. It's a little repetitive, but still great sound. One of those beats I can hear playing for a good amount of time. So, yeah.
So
I'll keep it.
All right. And the people online that are not spamming our account at the moment are feeling it. So it sounds like it's going to be a unanimous. Keep it. Bang. Yeah, that was fire.
That was.
It was a good balance. Very good balance of what we got so far.
Chill out, bootleg. Chill out. Chill out. I got it. Beatclubpodcast.com if you want to submit. Don't post your links here. We're not going to play them.
Nah.
That's not how it works.
Nah.
Very simple. On to the next.
Yeah. And you are right, Aunt Bell, that I would be driving with that tune too. That can play in the background while I'm driving. Anytime, any day. Who's next, family?
Damn, a lot of names we haven't seen in a while.
We haven't been here for a while.
I like this. Next up is The Professor.
Hey.
And this is called To The House.
Oh, shit, all the way from Kansas City. We're going to take a listen to it right now on the Beat Club podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
So it's about to start voguing. Yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah, I think we do agree with the whole kick and the snare thing, though.
Yeah, I agree with Cash.
That
makes sense.
When it comes to the kick and the snare, are we saying more body on the kick, or just change the kick, or change the snare?
I think more body. When it was playing by itself, it sounded just a little too empty for that type of joint. So,
but
yeah.
Great progression. You know what I mean? Everything fell in place the way it was supposed to fall in place. And yeah, that's my type of vibe. My BPM and everything. So I'm keeping it. You keeping it?
Yeah, I'm keeping it.
I think B Club's keeping it as well. They're saying dope vibe. The breakers are windmilling on the cardboard on this one. It was fly, but I did need a small switch up. Okay. So sounds like people are feeling it for the most part. Sounds like unanimous.
Yeah, unanimous.
Keep it.
Who was that again?
That was, hold on. Dr. Professor.
Yo, welcome back. Welcome back. And just to clarify, they said yes, more body. The way it pocketed with the bass was off, so they were talking about the kicks and the snares, but overall was really dope. So welcome back, man. 2019 sounded good so far. Artificial Wavy, man. Who we got next?
Let me see. Yeah, we kind of flying through these beats right now too. Next up is Trippy Pizza, and this is called Cloud 9. He's in the Bahamas.
Hold on one second. We got Marin on the line real quick. Marin, you there?
I'm here, man.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah. Hello, Marin, you there?
Yeah.
All right,
you
cool.
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I didn't know who was talking at first. I was like,
I'm over here muting my computer.
I did the same shit. What's poppin', man? How you doing today?
I'm good, man. I'm good. What's good with y'all?
Not much, man. We chilling. You sound like you're laxing right now.
You sound like you got a hangover.
Nah, man. I haven't drank all weekend, man. Y'all see, I was sober at the podcast live, man. I haven't drank, man. I'm just chilling watching the Pats, though.
Oh.
You know?
Oh, okay. So that's why you ain't here, because you watching the Pats?
Nah, I'm in New Jersey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Business or pleasure?
A little bit of both. You know, you got to mix it up a little bit, right?
Yeah, this is right. That's a very Gemini answer.
And now
here.
Marin get down.
Well, shoot, that's what it is, man. You was feeling that beat last time? That last beat we was playing?
I didn't catch that one. The last one that I caught was the Terracotta Blue, which was real smooth, which
Yeah.
is definitely some different shit. I ain't really get nothing like smooth like that from him before. But yeah, I didn't catch the last one.
Oh, no. It was certified. It was
Okay.
certified. You'll catch it on Tuesday when it drops, man, but it was certified. But it is what it is. Let me see. Well, we're going to get your feedback on some this next one, though, because AV said what? We got who? Trippy?
Trippy Pizza.
Trippy Pizza.
And it's
yeah,
called-
It seems I definitely think like a lot of the homies have made it back for the new year for this show.
That's what's up, though.
Yo, they said Marin's in the massage parlor.
That's what it sound like, though.
Yeah,
Sound
man.
like you chilling, man.
I'm about approaching the happy ending soon. Man.
Oh, damn. We'll make sure we mute you on that part, bro. Horrible. All right, what's the beat called again?
This is called Cloud9, and his location says Bahamas. That's where he's been all this time.
You been sending beats from the Bahamas, bro?
I thought I don't know. Whatever. It's a whole nother ball game.
Just
right
made me
there.
jealous on the low. But yeah, we're going to take a listen to right now the Beat Club podcast. Keep it a cut it. Let's go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
All right, Beat Club, let's talk about this one real quick. Artificial 80, man, how do you feel? What's the word?
I can't say that I like slow tempo beats from Trippy Pizza at all.
Well put.
And I think that's really what went here. What went wrong here?
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
we got spoiled. I think
Yeah.
we got spoiled with a certain tempo with Trippy Pizza, and this one came through, and it just, yeah.
I'm used to high energy, lots of transitions, and a better mix as well. Because that bass, like, yo, I had the headphones on, and it felt like somebody had speakers right here, and all I felt was that low cut,
Yeah.
low end.
Yeah. Sometimes when I hear beats like that, I feel like people start off with the 808s first and the beats, and they get so lost in it and everything else. Like, yeah, that should have been something that was like kind of under the mix. What's happening? Oh, okay.
Oh,
So yeah, I'm gonna say, cut it, man. Yeah, cut it, because we already have a bar for Trippy Pizza. You know what I mean? So I don't know if you moved your location to the Bahamas, man, but wherever you move from, move back. Sending them beats from there, family. The Bahamas got you too relaxed. Got you sending slower beats and shit. But none but love here. But it sounds like it's going to be a damn. You want to take a break and then we'll see what's good?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's get
all right,
this
cool. So what
situated.
we're going to do, we're going to get some stuff settled, man. So when we come back, we're going to talk to Kato on the track, get some stuff squared away. So in the meantime, go take whatever break you need to take, and then come back. You dig what I'm saying? All right. BeatClubPodcast.com. Let's get it.
What's up, y'all? This is Kato on the track. You are now listening to the Beat Club Podcast, where producers are heard.
Easy. We are back. Kato, what's popping, man? How you doing?
I'm good, bro. How are you? How are y'all doing?
I'm doing good, man. I'm on coffee right now. I got good vibes, man. I'm glad to have you here. Good people here. We're good. We're good. I want to say this before we even start the rest of the show, man. Just I'm glad I'm able to see you and say this to you, but thank you so much for what you contribute to the game and what you do when it comes to just being outside of yourself and sharing information, because we've been doing production for quite some time, and I feel like if we had some people in the game that were sharing that type of information when we were young and hungry that way, it would have made a hell of a lot of difference. So just thank you so much for just continuing to do that, and because you're helping push the culture as you push yourself. So just thank you for that, man, very much.
You, man, I appreciate that, and I feel the same way, which is part of the reason why I do it, because I feel like the producer community especially needs that, you know, especially going into 2019 where we're in such a independent age of music. You know, it's needed now more than ever, that source of knowledge and education. So I think it's important, man, but I appreciate y'all.
You got that. And I just wanted to tell the people, man, for people that are not familiar with Kato on the track, man, I'm just going to just drop some names for you. So he's a producer, entrepreneur, founder of Nasty Tracks Music and Beat Club. Foxes So You Think You Could Dance, B.O.B., K-Camp, Wu-Tang, Dizzy Wright, Tory Lanez, Trinidad James, Jordan Lucas, Token, Hobson, Jeremy Benton, and just so much more, man. You've been doing some work, bro. You've been doing some work, man. Can we clap it up for the work real quick?
Clap it up.
Do some work. Little John got you back, man. So one thing we wanted to do is we wanted to shine some light on some of your production. You got so many beats out there, so we put Artificial Wavy up to find us some beats on your page, and we just wanted to play a couple for the people, just so they can get familiar with your sound. So I mean, do we just pick it, or do you?
Yeah, we could do it.
You want to? I mean, you picked them. Which ones you want to go
heard
with?
his beats.
Yeah, he definitely has. We got Lord Knows, The Church.
Yeah, let's start with Lord Knows this Sunday.
There you go. So Dimitri, can you pull that one up so they can get familiar with Kato on the track? Bitch!
Kato on the track,
The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
That was you with the fade game, Dimitri? Your fade game is mean, fam.
I hear Meek Millie all over that.
Yelling all over that joint.
Yeah.
Let's go to another one. What we got? Oh, wait. This is all kind of Sunday based.
Yeah. I know what I'm doing.
That's funny that y'all picked those.
Yeah. You smart. So we're going to go with what? The Church?
Yeah, go with The Church.
Let's take a listen to The Church, man, by Kato on the track. Let's get it.
The Beat Club.
there. Got some soul, little belly roll certified in it too. You know what I mean? Slight little belly roll going on. We're gonna play one more, man, before we get to this interview. One more. What was the other one, Avi? It was Can't Lose?
Yeah.
All right, cool. You ready for that, Dimitri? Let's take a listen right now to Beat Club Podcast. Kato On The Track on there. Let's get it.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
The Beat Club family is saying keep it.
Well, you just got kept on the Beat Club, fam.
Oh, man, thank y'all.
Yo, man, shout out to Kato On The Track, man. Those are some of the beats. If you wish he had some more of his beats and such, we're going to plug all that information throughout the show. So just listen. I'm pretty sure there's going to be mad gems here just going to be dropped, man. So, Kato, man, I got so many questions to ask you, but so little time. But we're going to take advantage of it. I want to know, where do you draw your musical influences from?
I mean, I'm sure you can tell just by listening to those 3 tracks that my influences, you know, so I'll take it back a little bit. When I was in college, that's kind of where I picked up a lot of my hip hop influence. And at the time I was going to school in Philly. So I picked up a lot of like East Coast, like the Roots, a lot of like Philly, just like grimy hip hop. So that's kind of where my sound started. Mm-hmm. And then I made that move to Atlanta. And so that kind of introduced a whole new wave, just a whole new like sonic to my music. So then, you know, I was introduced to a lot of trap music and just a lot of like the classic Atlanta music. So it's kind of all over the place, but you know, everyone from Dre to Primo to Zaytoven to DJ Toomp, like it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere. I'm just a fan of hip hop.
So wait, you went from VA to Philly to Atlanta?
Yeah.
Those are some music meccas right there. As far as like production, period. That's
like what's in the water in VA, yo?
he drank 3 different types of water. Like
so much talent out of Virginia that like low key, I don't even think people really know who's out of VA like that. But obviously, you know, like the Neptunes, Missy, Timbaland, you know,
Not.
Clips,
Yep.
Bank, yup. You're absolutely right.
Oh damn, Bank too?
Yeah.
God damn.
They all from there. We need to take a trip to Virginia, son. We need to drink some of that Virginia water. See what's going on. So also you played instruments as well?
Yeah, I was a band kid in high school. So I kind of grew up playing instruments, picked up drums, you know, taught myself how to play the guitar. You know, so music has always been a part of my life in one way, shape, or form for a long time.
How does that help with you making beats nowadays? Do you find you taking like, you know, some of your like your musical ear or just some of your talents with instruments and integrating that within your beats nowadays?
It's a big part of it, man, especially me learning how to play drums and just getting that rhythm early on. I mean, that's such a huge part of any type of like urban hip hop or R&B music, even like electronic music, you know, it's such a huge part of that. So I definitely credit me learning that early on.
Yeah, because there's go ahead, Marin.
Yeah, man, I wanted to ask about like, because I could relate to this, like being an MC that produces, makes beats as well. So I wanted to know like when you got into actually rhyming and just like how you balance the two, like how do you balance being a recording artist and a producer, and you know it's kind of like your production has kind of brought you to the forefront, but you're still an artist. So how do you balance that?
Well, so I stopped rapping back in 2000, maybe like 2010, somewhere around there. But really the only reason why I started rapping was because number one, I was in Philly at the time, and a lot of that hip hop in that city just kind of influenced me. And so I started making beats first, and I had no way of getting my beats out there. You know, I didn't know any artists out there, so I was like, fuck it, I'll start rapping on my own shit.
Yep.
You know, so I started rapping, you know, making my own beats, and I started putting it out there. And then once I moved to Atlanta, you know, I met a lot of artists in Atlanta. So that kind of shifted me towards the production side, because I was like, damn, there's so much talent here. I just want to make music with them, you know? And I felt like my strengths were more in the production side. So I just stuck to producing, and I met Jaron and just started meeting all these talented artists and producing for them.
That's dope. But still, coming from the artist standpoint, does that help you, like, with the production? That, like, do you bring ideas for songs or ideas for melodies or hooks and things like that?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you know, I think really understanding the mentality of an artist, because I was there and I used to do that, really helps as well, because I know what artists are thinking in the studio. I know, you know, what's going to inspire them to write a certain type of way, or, you know, flow or rhyme pattern, cadences. You know, so it really helps to understand where an artist heads at as a producer. So they go very much hand in hand.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask this: if you could share one lesson with your past self to prepare yourself for the industry today, what would it be?
Oh shit!
I love that look. I love that look.
Damn. I mean, there have been so many lessons. It's like, I guess I would just stress over and over again the importance of building relationships in this industry.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's been so many times over my career where I've met people very early on in their careers, and they went on to just do amazing things. And those relationships have played such a key role in my career that I wish if I would have done like more of that. I mean, I did a lot of that early on in my career, but if I would have like just kind of like stepped that game up a little bit,
Yeah.
I feel like I'd be fucking killing it twice as hard as I am now, you know? But,
Yeah, absolutely.
but it's just important, man. Just networking, meeting people, like, and cultivating those relationships. It's such a huge part.
So I guess my other question would be, because we meet a lot of producers, and a lot of producers are introverts for the most part.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is like great information, but it's also like, how do they have to step out their shell completely, or is there another way that they can kind of approach and start that relationship without acting like someone else? Like, do they need to bring, I want to say, a business card or thumb drives or something like that to create that conversation? What tip would you give them?
You know what? I think the biggest thing that I did for my career was just stepping out of my comfort zone. Doing that brought me so many opportunities, and you know, it was easier to do in my 20s because I just had such a don't give a fuck attitude. Like, there's nothing to lose. Why not?
Yeah.
Like, fuck it. That was so strong in my 20s where, you know, I would just go out and network with everyone. Like, I would go, this was before social media existed. Like, Instagram wasn't around, Twitter wasn't around. It was just MySpace. So I would literally press up all my own CDs, go to the Mall of Georgia and literally hand out my CDs, take down emails one by one. And that was like my way of getting out of my comfort zone and just hustling, like networking, getting the word out. So I feel like, you know, especially for producers, because like you said, we're introverts at the end of the day.
Facts.
But if you are able to step outside of your comfort zone and do things that you wouldn't normally do, I would say you probably have a lot more to gain from those experiences than not. So yeah, I think it's just a matter of doing it.
Yeah, it becomes easier as you do it. You know what I mean? Like, as you meet with 1 or 2 or 3 people, take down 1 or 2, 3 emails, it just becomes easier. You learn something different about yourself.
Yeah.
Dope, man. Well, look, we're not going to get all the gems right away. We're going to listen to some beats as well. We're going to keep you around for some Keep It or Cut It, where we're going to play the beats. We're going to go around a room, and we're going to vote on the beats to see if they're worth keeping or cutting. Just know, if you hear a fire beat, you can nominate it for Beat of the Week. All right? If a beat is absolutely fire, though, nominate it for Beat of the Week. And if it's the only Beat of the Week nomination at the end of the show, they'll be able to compete for Beat of the Month and get a free sound pack. So your vote matters a lot right now. Cool?
Right on.
All right,
Let's
so
do it.
Artificial Wavy, who we got next?
All right, so I think this is a newbie.
They're from where?
They're from the UK,
Oh, shit.
and I believe the name is Blunt Object, and the name of the beat is Dead as a Dojo.
I let a wave slide through, Dimitri. You see that shit? MP3s produces MP3s.
Oh, so you fucked up.
I fucked up this time. Please fuck up. All right, cool. We're going to take a listen right now on the Beat Club podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
All right, Beat Club, let's talk about it real quick.
I want to hear what Marin got to say.
Yo, Massage Marin, man, what's the word?
I'm gonna cut this one, man. I'm gonna cut it. Yeah, it was just cool, man. It really didn't move me.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't really have too much critique for it. I mean, I think it was cool, like, for what they were trying to do, but it just wasn't for me today, man. You know.
Yeah.
It just needed a little more. You know what I'm saying? I think the sample itself was cool, but I don't know, just a little more movement with the bass line.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the drums were a little too rigid for me, like not really slapping like that. So, yeah, I'm gonna cut it.
Is anybody keeping this beat here?
I'm not.
Kato, any word on this beat?
Damn, y'all are harsh.
We gotta be, man.
You know what, man? I'm a fan of lo-fi. Like, I love lo-fi beats, and I listen to them just like when I want to get in that mood of just like kind of chilling out and zoning out. So I enjoy lo-fi beats for what they are. I realize that they don't have to necessarily be have all kinds of like crazy transitions and peaks and valleys. So just for the sake of like me being a lo-fi fan, I would rock out to that. I'm gonna keep it.
All right, so he's gonna keep it, but we're all gonna cut it.
Yeah.
So Kato, man, I do appreciate you being on the show, but it sounds like we gotta get you a ticket to Kato Island, man, Population 1, bro, because it sounds like it's gonna be
Y'all are on Kato Island.
You know what? Just how you said getting the first email and such, you know, is easy the first time. Once you say cut it the first time, it becomes easier throughout the show.
Yeah,
but I got you.
I'm gonna try it. Hopefully, I'm gonna get to try it on this show. I'm looking forward to that.
We're gonna see what we got next. Who we got next, family?
All right, I like this one.
We got Heat from North Carolina coming through.
Yes, sir. Next up, we got Smart Boy Beats, and this is called Giving.
All right, we're gonna take a listen right now to Beat Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's go.
The Beat Club.
Wait.
The Beat Club.
Beat Club, let's talk about this one. We got people online saying, woo! Yikes, fire emojis. Keep. Anybody here cutting this beat?
Be crazy to cut this shit.
Kato, you look like what's going on, Kato? Here it comes.
Uh-oh.
What's the word, Kato, on the track? You keeping or cutting this beat?
So check it out. So from a technical aspect, like the shit is crazy. If it was a beat battle, I would hands down keep it. And I'm still kind of torn because it was dope. But I will say, from a production standpoint of just being like a producer working with a lot of artists, I think it was kind of overproduced. Like there was a lot going on at one point, and there's no way that you would have been able to put any sort of vocals or artists on that. So just for that.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna cut you off. I didn't tell you this, but you can also throw out one safe keep it, which is like you're on the fence, but it's like a pity keep in a way. But yeah, just throwing that out there. Not trying to sway your vote, but yeah, just letting you know.
Okay. Damn. So if I cut it now, can I come back and like?
Nah. Be harsh.
We about moving forward.
All right. I'm a cut it, man. I'm gonna cut it.
Okay.
From a technical aspect, the shit was crazy. Like whoever made that is super dope. I would just say keep in mind not to overproduce shit.
Yeah. All right, cool. So that's a cut it from Kato. That got a ring to it. The rest of us are keeping it though.
Yeah, he on his island again, man.
That's Kato Island again.
Absolutely, but I did notice. I think the instrument, I don't know what it was. It sounded like the plucks or whatever that was. I think that's the part that was kind of overproduced. It was like too much there at that point in time.
Heavy.
Yeah, but if that was removed at one point in time or just left on the hook or something, then it might solve that issue. But I'm still gonna keep it. And Kato is still on Kato Island today because that is a
Keep it.
On my island.
Keep it.
it's cool. There's better weather on the island, man. Let's get one more in. Who we got next?
All right. Yeah, we kind of breezing today, man. Oh. Next up is Christianity, and this is called DNR. I don't know what that means.
Do not resuscitate.
Oh, okay.
Don't ask how I know that, but I know it. Cool. All the way from Florida, we're going to take a listen right now to Beat Club Podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's go.
Wish I didn't care.
The Beat Club.
All right, Beat Club. Let's talk about this one right here. Artificial Wavy, man. You keeping the cutting this beat? What's the word?
I'm gonna keep it, but I feel like we've heard better from Christianity though. But this one was just a different vibe, real smooth vibe. I feel like he could have took out some of the things that were too constant in the beat, but other than that, it was still pretty good.
I felt like this beat made me feel like you were in the back seat high during a road trip. And you were just chilling. Like you didn't have to drive. You paid for the gas money. You're just cruising. I rock with that.
I can see that.
Yeah. Like you just sitting back like, yeah, I got the gas. Let's go.
I can see that.
It was smooth though. It was smooth. I'll keep it, man. Motivate Marion, you feel the same? What's up?
Yeah, that's a keeper for me, man. I don't really have any complaints about that. I think that was a dope beat. Like that shit was fire to me. Like I just like the whole zone of it, and just depending on the type of artist like that you get on it, like I think that's ready to go. I'm keeping that.
All right, cool. Let's see. Kato on the track, man. What's your word?
I really dig it, man. Keep it.
That's easy. People online are saying keep. I thought it would knock harder, but it's dope. You gotta. They want me to run something else back. Really, I thought this was an easy keep. Yeah, it sounds like a unanimous at that. Our first unanimous.
Keep it.
With Kato on the track. Bow, bow, bow. There it is.
Yeah, we calibrated now.
We good now, man. We had to get Kato back off the island.
I swam ashore onto Beat Club Island.
Hey, welcome back. So Kato, man, I read something online where you said, I talked to a lot of people who are paralyzed by their own thoughts and fears about releasing music. You said, I used to be that way too until I realized I was holding myself back.
Yep.
At what point in time did you realize you were holding yourself back, and what step did you take to change that for yourself?
So first of all, let me say that I think every artist has this. It's just the ones that are able to get past it are the ones that ultimately end up seeing the most success. But I think I hit a point in my career maybe like 3-4 years ago where I was at a certain point where I had some cool placements under my belt. I had just come off the Funk Volume situation.
Mm-hmm.
I had executive produced Jaron's first album off the label, and it did really well. And I had nothing to show for it. Like I was kind of stuck. Like I was number one, I was broke. Number two, I kind of felt like everything was plateauing a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just scrambling, trying to figure out, like, I had to take a moment to step back and just analyze where I was in my career and what I might have been doing wrong. And I realized that I just needed to get out of my own way, like stop having so many inhibitions about, putting out music, or just real stupid, like micro, small things that were holding me back from really achieving the level that I knew I was capable of. Because every artist has it in their head, like, oh, I don't know how I feel about this beat, or I don't know how I feel about this song, so I'm just not going to put it out. But to me, I've been in situations where I'll be in the studio where with an artist, and I don't know how I feel about a beat, but somehow I end up playing it anyway, and he picks that one out of all the other ones.
Yeah,
so it's
crazy.
like you just never know what people are going to gravitate towards. Like artists got to get outside of their own head and understand that it's ultimately the audience that's going to decide what they think of your music, So once I realized that, man, it was just like the floodgates open, and I just didn't have any sort of wall in front of me to stop me from reaching that level,
Got you. I also was checking something when you were talking about like saturating the market, when it comes to beats and such. On this show, sometimes we get 40 beats from a producer and they're not all good. They're not all good at all. So my question is, saturating the market with your beats without having some sort of quality control over what's put out, is this helpful or hurtful for a producer that's just trying to get out there and get exposure?
You know what? Even if you're not putting out your best shit, I feel like in order to really know that, you still have to get feedback from people. And how are you going to get that feedback if you're not putting it out? Mm-hmm. And that's the vicious cycle that artists get stuck in, is like they think that just because in their own head something is not good, it stops them from putting it out, and they have this fear. They develop this fear of putting out music. But to me, it's like, you need to get that feedback from people. That's how you know where you are,
Yeah.
Otherwise Otherwise, you're just stuck in your own world. So I say, even if you're not at the point where, you know, all your shit, you feel confident about all your shit, still, like, put it out. People like to see progression too. Like, artists, you know, I've seen artists start from the bottom and become millionaires independently off of their own music and build like crazy fan bases, but they didn't start like that. Like, no one starts from that level. So you can't be afraid to put out your music, man, period.
I think that's also actually, I want to congratulate you for challenging the perfect perception that we need to have as producers, especially on like social media, because you did something called the worst beats challenge as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there was you asked folks to just upload their shittiest beats.
Yeah.
And just put it out there. And I think that was good, because it was just like, you know what, no pressure, just throw it out. I think some people are actually trying to sound as shitty as possible. You know what I mean? And it's just good.
And that's okay too, man. It was just kind of something like, I wanted to challenge, like you said, I wanted to challenge what people's definition of, like, you know, what is perfection? Like, perfection to me, I still don't feel like my beats are perfect. And I have placements. Like, I've worked with a lot of top level artists, but I still don't feel like my shit is perfect. Does that mean I shouldn't put my shit out? No, you know? So perfection to me doesn't exist. It's this made up thing that people strive for. I think it's good to always challenge yourself creatively, to always push the boundaries. But if you're letting perfection stop you from making progress, I think that's when it becomes a problem.
Yeah, it was, you can never reach perfection, but you can always strive for excellence.
100%.
Bomb.
Well,
Gems.
You know, it's gem for gem, son. I got Kato on the track, fam. I got to be able to do this. Here's another question, right? Well, not really a question, but I noticed on your website you have a really awesome opportunity there for certain people. I know that you make yourself available for people online and offline, but can you speak on this idea of collab with Kato on your website? Because that's just like an awesome opportunity for people to take advantage of if they're serious.
For sure, yeah. So I open up collabs to anyone that is willing to, that wants to collab. You know, I charge $200 for my collabs, and that opens up the door to online beat selling through my beat store. So I split all the revenue 50-50 with the producers that I collab with, put it in my beat store. I get them on YouTube. I shop them for placements. I shop them for sync licensing. So there's all kinds of opportunities that can come out from you collabing with another producer, whether it's paid or free. I just think collabing with people in 2019 is such a huge way of reaching a different audience and opening the door to a lot of opportunities, you know?
Did you just say $200?
$200.
That's fucking bonkers.
That's a no-brainer, actually.
That's bonkers. Your email must be blown up.
Your email's probably about to blow up.
Yeah.
My DMs and my email stays pretty lit, but you know, I'm always welcoming of like working with new people.
Yeah, I hope more people take that step. You know what I mean? Because collaboration is everything. You know, as of right now, and yeah, I thought your price was about to be way up there. Like, that's cheaper than some people's equipment and software.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So you got to invest in yourself. It takes money to make money, man. Oh, damn.
So wait. So how does that work? So they pay, and they can submit like something that they already started working on, and then you build on it. Like, exactly how does that work?
Yeah, so they pay for the collab, and then usually I ask for them to send me like 2 to 3 melodies that they've worked on. A lot of times, like, producers even send me full beats that sound finished, ready to go, and they're like, "Yo, Kato, can you work on this? Like, can you do something to it?" And I have to, like, it's even inspiring for me, because it kind of challenges my creativity sometimes to, you know, I'll be honest, not every single collab beat that I've gotten was fire, you know, but you have to figure out some way to flip it, some way to make it dope, some way to add my own kind of sauce onto it. So, you know, so I usually ask them to send over a couple melodies, and from there I'll just add whatever I think it needs, you know, finish the vibe.
And they can put it in their store, and you can put it in your store, and it's kind of like double promotion?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's amazing. To the producers that are listening, you need to take advantage of stuff like that. Like, I didn't know it existed until this week, and I might need to do
I've
something
gotten
like that.
producers their first placements through that kind of stuff. Like, I got a track coming out with Dizzy Wright and Jaron. That was a collab track that I got from a producer not that long ago. You know, and I'm sending beats out. I'm sending these beats out to everyone I know. So there's going to be a lot of placements that come from that.
And how does that work? Like, is there like a requirement that, like, because, you know, like, you might get somebody that's like on the come up that, you know, and I know this won't surprise you, but like a lot of guys don't have their publishing and things like that. So how does that work, like, for the splits? And do you, like, you know, require people to kind of get their business right if they're gonna, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, co-pilot with you on something like that? Like, how does that part of it work?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always going to encourage producers to understand the business side and understand how publishing works. But, you know, every step of the way, like, let's say I get a placement and it's a collab beat that I did with a producer who doesn't have anything set up, doesn't have, you know, their PRO set up, doesn't have any sort of infrastructure to get paid. I'm going to put them on game. Like, once that paperwork comes through, then I'm going to be like, yo, you need to, you know, get your BMI, your ASCAP, whatever. Make sure you register it. Here are the percentages. I'll send them the split sheet. Let them know, like, you know, what my pub info is so they can input it correctly on their end. You know, I'm going to put them up on game. So it's a good situation all around, man. Like, you really can't lose.
Yeah, that's a hell of a lot for 200. That's, yeah.
For $200, yeah, that's a lot of free game.
And you know what? Just from you saying all that, it definitely lets me know that you've been through the ringer, man, and you made it this far, and you're just trying to help those people, man. Like, to use your platform to pull other people up is just something that we all need to do more often, because that's dope. I'm taking advantage of that shit. Absolutely. Matter of fact, what's the turnaround time? Like, is it like a month?
It usually
or
depends on how much I have on my plate. Like, if I can show you, let me see, try to flip my camera around. So I keep like a little,
oh shit,
you know, a little whiteboard with all my collabs. So it just depends on like what other projects, how many other collabs I have in the pipeline.
Yeah.
But typically, you know, within like 3 to 4 days, I'll have something knocked out and send it back and
that's amazing.
Get scheduled to upload. You know, to me, like, bro, making beats is what we do as producers. So if you can collaborate with someone who's like sending you dope ideas, why not? Like, if it's inspiring me to make better shit, to me, that's a win-win on my end too.
Very true.
Wow. Look, we got to take a break from these gems, man. All right. I got to write this down. I got to visit the website and I got to send some shit in and maybe borrow some money. You know what I'm saying? You let me hold 200. We're going to listen to some more beats still with Kato on the track, man. Who we got next, bro?
All right. So next up, we got Steve Skyline.
Hey.
And this is called The Pause.
The pause, like put the
Like,
pause
yeah,
on him?
yeah.
All right, cool. We're going to take a listen to right now on the Beat Club podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's go.
The Beat Club.
about it. People online are saying, Steve, fire emoji, Spooky, more fire emojis, joints dope. They're feeling it online, but I got to talk to Beat Club here. Fellas, are we keeping the cutting this beat? How we feel about it? We cutting this beat? If you're going to cut it, speak up. Anybody.
I'm not.
Nah,
I'm not
I'm running with it.
You running with it?
Running with it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna run with it.
Yeah, I don't have anything bad to say about it.
Yeah.
It just needs an artist.
That's probably what it is. There was some empty space there during like that delay on the sample at one point in time. And I was like, oh, something felt like it needed to be there. It might be an artist.
I peeped that too.
Yeah, it was.
It felt like it was skipping almost.
Yeah, just a little bit. But Kato, man, I mean, are you back from your island? What you thinking?
I'm kind of borderline on this, but I'm gonna keep it. I agree that it might just need an artist. You know, sometimes you listen to those beats and you feel like there's something missing, but then you remember, okay, maybe it just needs a vocalist on it.
Yeah.
Know?
So overall, it sounds like unanimous.
Yeah, that's unanimous.
Unanimous.
Keep it.
Bong. What we got next? Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my guy. Yeah. Let's go.
So next up we got Slim Jones, and this is called Lax and Lowriders.
All the way from Memphis, Tennessee. Let's take a listen right now on the Beat Club podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's go.
Slim Jones.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
Let's talk about it. People online saying this shit's pimping.
I was
Fire
just
emoji.
about to say that. Sound like pimping since been pimping.
It's out here, big crit on this joint. Dope. More fire emojis. But fellas, we gotta talk about it. Is anybody cutting this beat?
Keep.
That's a keep, yeah.
Let's keep
Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna keep that.
I'm kind of biased. That's my dog right there.
Yeah. Yo, Slim, man, I was saying, you found your pocket, family. Like, from the last couple of beats I've just heard from you, you found your pocket. And I like where you're at. Definitely sonically. So,
Sure.
sounds like unanimous.
Keep it.
All right.
He's like, that's my shit.
So check it out. We got a beat that's coming from Georgia. All right. So,
Okay.
yeah, no bias, Kato. No bias.
bias. On my island.
Who we got? Who we got? Who's this person?
So next up we got Jezreel, and this is called Gambler.
Let's take a listen right now on the Beat Club podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
right, Beat Club. Let's talk about this one. People are saying 90 on the highway, pretty cool beat. I like this keep. It got a vibe a little different. What the hell is that rap sound? I'm thinking the same thing. I'm not sure if it's your tag or it's part of the. I don't know what it is. That was probably the most annoying part about the beat. But
yeah, it sounded like that was like the end of the loop or something like that.
Maybe.
They
That's
could
what I
have
was
did
getting
something
from
with
it. Like,
that.
It was like a verse was probably about to start or something, or like wherever they sampled it from. That's what I thought.
Do we let that get in the way of a keep? Like, I feel like because of that, and because they sent it like that, I like it, but I can't keep it because of that.
I'm gonna safe keep it because of the vibe. That,
It was a
the
vibe.
drums with the sample. I think it was cool. But yeah, I think like they could have like treated the sample like like added like some filters and things like that to kind of to make it not feel as repetitive, and especially with that coming back at the end of the loop each time.
Yes.
But other than that, like it was like an infectious groove. Like it it felt good.
It had the nod factor. Everybody was nodding.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So I'm a safe keep it.
Safe
even
keep
though, yeah.
Artificial wavy. What's the word?
I was just gonna say the same thing. I almost wanted to hear like somebody come and play the bass on it, just to add something different, since the sample kept like going in circles and shit. But like you said, it's infectious. I'm a safe keep it though.
Kato on the track. What's the word?
I think the foundation is there. Like, I really like what he did. I was just waiting for like some sort of B section to come in, some kind of change up. I think it did get repetitive. It just felt like a loop to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna say cut it, man. I think he fell a little bit short.
Ooh, got to cut it from Kato. So wait. Who cut it?
Well, it's a
You
safe.
cut it.
You cut it. It's
Kato
a cut.
on
It's
you
a
now.
cut.
It's a cut.
It's a cut.
Yeah, it's a cut.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Good looks, Kato, for cut. Sounds like a really dope foundation, though.
I hate to do that too, because my man was from Georgia, but
It's all right. It's all
you
right.
got to come correct when you're from my home state.
Tell him.
That's what's up.
Question real quick though. I want you to speak about your venture with the Music Entrepreneur Club. Okay, with DJ Payne 1, right?
Yeah. So right after the Funk Volume situation, I told you I was kind of in a weird place where I was trying to figure out what the next step in my career, what the next progression in my career would be. And I identified the lack of education in the producer community. And, me having been through those experiences, I felt like I was somewhat qualified to speak on it. So I just started I got a Wix website, just put it up on my website, like, yo, join my Beat Club program. And I coincidentally called it Beat Club. And that's
Destiny,
when it
bro.
started.
It's Destiny, bro. Go ahead.
And that's when Beat Club started. And so I was like charging people $25 a month to join my program, and I would do live streams with them. And shortly after, Dame Ritter, who was the former CEO of the label I was on, Funk Volume, he started his own kind of online mentorship program called Music Entrepreneur Club. But his was targeted more towards artists, managers, executives, that kind of thing. So I called him one day and I was like, yo, why don't we just merge? Like, why don't we just make this one thing? And so that's when Beat Club, Music Entrepreneur Club merged. I brought DJ Payne 1 on board just because he's so knowledgeable about, the business side of music, and he has a lot of experience. So it's all three of us now, and we run Music Entrepreneur Club together.
And so for people that want, like, when they go to Music Entrepreneur Club, what are they really going to get once they go there?
So what we do are like live streams. Our entire program, it's not like we sell you a pre-made video or some kind of program. Every single week you're getting new content live. So we bring on special guests, and we've had, our last session was with the founder of AudioMac. And we've had like multi-platinum Grammy nominated producers. We've had really, really successful people in their fields come to Beat Club and talk about their experiences, just share knowledge, you know, and answer questions directly from our members.
Wow, yo, the knowledge is out there. You just keep
It's a
putting
live
knowledge out
platform for music education and networking. That's what it is.
there. Oh, Kato got the plug for all the knowledge, fam. All the
Yo,
knowledge.
Kato, what do you use for production, man? What's your weapon of choice? What you rocking with these days?
I use Reason. I'm a longtime Reason user.
Gang, gang.
Another reason
gang all
gang.
Gang, gang.
Is that what you use?
Yeah. Been using it since like 2004, man. Long time.
Yeah, we're a rare breed out here. Reason users in hip hop, like you don't find that too often. So we got to stick together.
That's right.
That's what it is. Did you have a question about the branding thing as well?
Yeah, I just wanted to know, can you speak on the importance of branding for producers? Because I think a lot of producers think they can just sit in their room all day and make beats and then they're just gonna blow up. Like, just speak on like branding as a producer and how important it is.
Man, I can't emphasize how important it is. Like, branding is everything. Like, just look at the environment that we're in with the music industry. There are a million other producers trying to do the same thing as you. So if you're not able to distinguish yourself from the rest in some way, then you're just going to get lost in the mix, you know? So the only way that you can do that is by developing a brand. And I think a lot of producers and even artists too kind of get confused, or they don't know exactly what that means. But when I say brand, it's like everything. It's the music, you know, how people feel when they listen to your shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you think Ninth Wonder, when you think Dr. Dre, when you think Pharrell, when you think, you know, any great producer, even the new ones, they have a very distinct sound.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's part of it. I think your voice and what your story is, I think that's part of it. Your brand can be your personality, you know, how you represent yourself visually. Like, it's all of those things combined. So the brand is where the money's at, period.
I know. I think you said something before where you were like, producers should start thinking more like artists, like the actual artists, and being in the forefront more and kind of putting their face out there just for exposure. Because we're seeing that more and more nowadays. Like, that's a really big thing, and that's really difficult for, you know, the introvert.
Which is why we do what we do.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
100%. And that's why I love y'all for what you do, because, you know, you guys are your own brand. Like, Beat Club, the podcast, is a brand. So
Yeah.
when it comes to producers, like, that was one of the major takeaways that I got from being on Funk Volume. Being so close with artists on an independent level is really understanding how they brand themselves as artists. You know, like, what are artists doing that people are attracted to, like that gains you such a loyal following. And that was a huge takeaway for me. So I just tried to use those same kind of principles and apply them to what I was doing.
Got you. Now, Kate, I'm gonna need you to back me up on something, man, because we go through this from every now and then in our DM and sometimes even our email from some producers that just don't have the right approach when when trying to get our attention. So they sometimes listen to us, but I want to hear what you have to say about the right approach as far as, hey, I have some music, I would like you to listen to it.
Bro, it's so funny that you just said that, because I literally just made a video for Instagram that I was going to post today, but I posted something else instead. I'll probably post it tomorrow, though, about how to approach people if you want to collab or just reach out or network in general, right? And I think, you know, so many people get it wrong on step one. I would say, so step one is the approach itself, like just learning how to make a first impression on someone. So is the first impression you want to make on someone really, yo, check out my music and then drop a link? Like, nothing makes me want to close the DM quicker than that.
Yeah.
And so I think you have to understand, like, number two, that you have to have something to bring to the table. if you don't bring something to the table and you are asking this person for something, whether it's for a collab or whether it's for an introduction or to put you on, whatever the fuck it is, like, you have to bring something tangible to the table. And that can be an audience. Maybe you have a built-in following or an audience that's loyal, that would make sense to cross-promote. Maybe you have a product that you can barter with, you know, a product that would be valuable to the person that you're reaching out to. Maybe you do business with them. I always say sometimes the best way to get in front of someone is to do business with them first, you know, because at least that shows that you are serious about what you do and you're willing to invest in what you're doing. And that's a reason for that person to take you seriously, because we all know, like, our DMs stay lit, I'm sure. And probably 90% of them just started making music within the past, like, year, you know? So to me, it's kind of hard to filter through all that. But if someone hits me and they're like, yo, let's collab, how much do you charge? Boom, they send through the money, and you get in my face just doing that, doing business. And then I would say the last part is just to not be confident in your music and not oversell yourself. You know, a lot of times an artist will approach me and they'll be like, yo, I'm next up in my city. I've opened for so-and-so. Like, you know, I got fucking 5,000 streams on Spotify. Like, they're just doing the most to try and convince me that they are someone that I should pay attention to, without pointing out the obvious fact that the music is the most important part of that, you know? So let your music speak for itself, be confident. And if you get turned down, like, welcome to the music industry. Like, for every win, you're going to experience 50 to 100 losses. Yeah. So
all it takes is one yes.
All it takes is one yes, 100%. And you're going to get 100 no's before that. But that's just the reality of the industry we're in. And you gotta thank that person for their time and just keep it moving.
Yep. Wow. Also with the there is an overwhelming amount of platforms out there for producers, and a lot of the times I like to take into consideration the broke ass producer, because we've all been there. You know what I mean? You got the equipment, but you don't really have the money to kind of invest in anything else. And with all these platforms, especially let's say following you have so many different social media platforms on Smash. It's kind of like, well, how do I follow up, or how do I compete with that? So for the producer that's flat broke and wants to just start getting out there, what 2 platforms would you say would be the best to start on, just out the gate?
I don't think there are 2 platforms that are better than any others. I think it really depends on which platform speaks the best to your audience.
Okay.
So you have to really understand, like, number one, where is your audience? Because the demographics on Snapchat are very different from the demographics on Facebook. And Twitter is very different from Instagram. Like, they all have different kind of characteristics. So I think you, number one, have to understand which platform works best for you, and then just go super hard on that one first. And to speak to your point about being broke, believe me, no one understands that more than me. But once I realized that it doesn't cost anything to create content, like to just shoot a video like this of you, like, playing keys or just, you know, just talking to people and engaging with your fans, that doesn't cost you anything, you know. And these platforms are free. Instagram is free. Twitter is free. Facebook is free. Now, if you want to run ads, that's different. But as far as actually getting your shit on these platforms where you can reach billions of people, that's all free, you know. So take advantage of it.
And I'll ask this as well. Just because I don't like the idea of, like, yo, man, you know, I'm gonna get into this music game because I'm just about to make a ton of fucking money right away. You know what I mean? So if you could let us know, how long did it really take for you to actually reap the benefits of all the hard work you put in?
I think to reap it consistently, it took me about 7 years of just nonstop grinding, you know. And when I say nonstop, I don't mean like I took 6 month breaks or fell off for a couple, like day in and day out for 7 years straight. After that, then I was able to create a consistent revenue stream from my music. But it was a struggle, man. I mean, it's not easy.
Were you treating it like a job, like an 8-hour work shift, or you just going till you woke up till you went to sleep?
Bro, when you're an entrepreneur, period, there is no such thing as clocking in and out. Like even now, you know, I'll be up on Saturday nights just like working, chopping up video clips or working on beats, working on collabs, following up with people via email. Even when I'm sitting in front of the TV, I'm still on my phone replying to comments or opening up my DMs, replying to emails. Like, it literally never turns off. So if you're not about that and you want to have, like, you know, month-long vacations and not have to worry about work, then music business is probably not for you.
You heard it. You heard it there, man. Thank you for summing all that up. I got a couple more questions for you, man. And I think I'm going to ask them after we get to like a couple more beats. Can we get like 1 or 2 more beats in? Yeah. You know, because like I said, we got to take the break from the gems. Just let them marinate for a little bit.
Damn,
we got some.
We got a few left.
Let's you want to pick or you just want to go in order? What's up?
Let's go in order. I think
go.
We'll be good. I don't even know how to say this.
It's from Philly?
Yeah. This is Verse G. I don't know.
All you, bro.
And it's just called Mean with a lot of ends.
Let's take a listen to it right now on the Beat Club podcast. Keep it or cut it. Let's go.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club. The Beat Club.
Wow. That was
Yeah.
That was different. That was
Yeah.
I appreciated that shit. Like
I don't even know what to say.
You know what? When we
Yeah,
don't know
I'ma
what to
keep
say,
that.
yep, we going to Mary. You keeping that, Mary?
I'm definitely keeping that. I mean, that was like a breath of fresh air for today. Like, we like to hear different vibes and different sounds, different approaches, and I like the approach on that, man. Like that was dope. It was clever. Like,
Yeah.
I rock with it.
AV. What species? Yo, Kato on the track, man. What's the word?
Yeah, that shit took me on a journey. I'm definitely keeping that.
Yeah, like
You know what? I'm gonna go out on the limb, man. Nah, it's
Beat of the week.
yeah, I think so. I'm putting it out there.
that shit trolled us for real, like homie said.
Like when it started, I wasn't prepared for it, and I was like, okay. But then the tempo switch and just how everything picked up, and then just everything about it. Like I haven't heard anything like that on the podcast in quite some time, man. I think I need to put that out there. That's my Beat of the Week nomination. People are saying that one trolled us. I would like a better kick on it. Keep it. They're feeling it online. Sounds like unanimous.
Sound like unanimous.
Keep it.
Damn.
Keep it.
Wow.
Yo, brothers, I'm about to sign off, man.
You
But
done with your
before I
massage?
do, man, just definitely want to say peace to Kato, man. Thanks for rocking with us today, man. We appreciate your time, man.
Hey, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, man, it's dope what you're doing, and artists, producers out there, take advantage of that collab with Kato opportunity, and also, piggyback that idea too. You know what I'm saying? Like I would advise y'all to, start trying to do the same thing too, like amongst yourselves. I mean, I think that's a dope idea, and that doesn't hurt Kato's business if people kind of be inspired and kind of do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a dope ass idea, man. I commend you for that.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm gonna have to raise my prices after this podcast.
Yeah.
That's
do that shit.
It. That's all that happens. That's it. Price go up.
Wow. All right, Motivate.
All right, brothers.
All right, get
Peace
your
and
happy
blessings.
ending, yo.
Oh shit, yeah. Get your happy ending off air, bro.
Peace.
Yeah, man, that shit was crazy. You know what? Do we want to do one more before we wrap up? Is it from That's from Canada?
Yeah, it's from Canada.
Let's do one more before we wrap up.
All right.
This is a new person?
Yeah, it is. So this is I think you say it Chi Beats, and this is called No Complaints.
I'm gonna take a listen to right now. The Beat Club podcast. Keep it a cut. Let's go.
The Beat Club.
Yeah, Beat Club, we're going to talk about this. I think we are old, AV, and I feel like my parents now because
Yeah, y'all
just took something I
y'all
liked. And,
young producers, man, sampling shit from when I was a kid, making me feel old as dirt now.
we keeping this beat?
It wasn't bad. I could hear it on the mix.
This is true, but I ain't
wasn't
like it. So I'm going to cut it. So it's between you and Kato right now because I ain't like it. It didn't make me feel good. You know what I mean? But, so you keeping it? You keeping it, bro?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it.
All right.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad.
That beat's not mine. I'm good. Kato on the track, man. What's the word on this beat, bro?
Man, I'm kind of with you. I'm gonna have to cut it.
I appreciate you. Just know that.
I ain't mad at that. I'm not mad.
You know what?
It wasn't horrible.
Yeah.
I think we just
sometimes when like beats just feel kind of feels kind of stock, like feels kind of just perfectly sequenced and everything just sounds super clean. It didn't really have any like soul to it. It didn't have any like vibe to it really, at least for me, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah, I think it was banking on nostalgia a little bit too much because I felt like they would have did something with the sample or at least the track that we recognized. I don't know.
Just a little.
But it sounds like AV, you're on AV Island right now, bro.
That's cool. I ain't mad at the cut though.
So check it out, man. We spent this time with Kato on the track. Kato, man, if you got anything that you wish to plug, anything that you wish to tell people, just we want to give you that moment just to drop it, man, and let people know where they can find you, what they need to look out for. The time is yours. So talk that talk, fam.
Man, just follow me on social media. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook is Kato Producer, Kato Producer, one word. If any of you producers or artists out there are interested in really learning how to create a career in the music industry, then I highly recommend you follow Music Entrepreneur Club on Instagram, and then go to our website, join up. We have a free 2-week trial, and you can get access to all of our exclusive content. You can binge watch on our videos. It's just a lot of good information. So I highly recommend that. But B Club, I want to thank y'all too, man. I appreciate y'all so much.
Yo, thank you for taking the time out the schedule, man, and
Definitely.
just vibing with us and speaking on the beats because I know we appreciate it, but also know the producers appreciate it as well, man.
Definitely.
And yo, keep doing everything that you're doing. Like I said, we needed people like you, like 10, 15 years ago when the boys' mind was hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But thank you so much, family, and we'll talk to you soon, man. And hopefully we'll be down there eating dinner with you and stuff. You know what I mean? And seeing what's good,
Yo,
man.
I'm gonna definitely come up to Mass and hit y'all up and slide through.
Let us know,
Word,
man.
word.
But peace and blessings, man. Have a good one.
Appreciate y'all. Enjoy your Sunday.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
All right, so I did nominate a beat of the week. Okay.
Yes, you did.
And I don't know if there's any others that contest it because no one else mentioned anything. So I'm just gonna say fucking and go with the beat of the week.
Oh, that was the photo.
Oh shit, that's smart boy.
Yeah.
Oh damn,
Told you.
that is Outkast.
Slicked out.
All right, so what did I nominate for the beat of the week? That was the
Was
the mean number 15.
Verse G.
Yes.
EOS. Yeah.
Can we pull this back up? So check it out. Verse G, man. You're now nominated for Beat of the Week, which means you get to compete for Beat of the Month. I think this beat was awesome just because of the voyage and the journey it took us on today. Very different, very refreshing. So this is why it is what it is. Artificial Avy, man, before we go, anything that you want to say to the people?
Yeah, I'm trying to find some details right now because.
Oh, I thought she's about to read a scripture or some
Nah.
shit.
I ain't get like that yet.
I wasn't sure.
But shit, I gotta play Marin today, huh?
Yeah.
So the next event we got up is on February 18th, 2019. Make sure y'all save the date. This is a all ages show, so bring your kids, your grandma, your great uncles, all that. They could all come through. And yeah, we're celebrating our 2-year anniversary of doing the Beat Club podcast. Shout out to the Go Network. Oh, Lil Jon died. All right, never mind. And also, it's our 100th episode.
That's a big deal.
That's a very big deal. We've been doing this shit a long time. I'm actually like talking.
Yeah.
I'm doing an outro, motherfucker. Y'all better come. Bring all your kids. Please. Come fuck with us. Come celebrate with us, man. We got any other things coming up?
As of right now, man, I know we just need to put out some more writer's blocks. That's what we're working on now.
Yeah, we've been slacking on that. We'll get back on that.
And we got some things in the works for people that really rock with us in the next couple of months. So be on the lookout for that. But we'll announce it once it's officially launched. But besides that, I don't know if there's anything else.
I think that's it. Actually, I ain't got no cool words this time.
No cool words?
Nah.
Sometimes it's cool to be speechless.
I think Kato dropped all the gems, so we good. We good today.
I just want to say shout out to the Go Network for holding it down, as well as Motivate Marin for calling in, and big shout out to Kato On The Track for spending some time with us today, dropping all those gems, as well as the people that have been watching on Facebook Live. We love the producer community. We just say this, and this is my motto for 2019. I'm going to try to practice it as much as I can. Fuck a like, do a share. If you like something, might as well just share it anyways. We all got these platforms. They're all free, like Kato was saying. And I feel like, if I really appreciate something, I want to share it with the world. So stop being stingy with your feed or whatever it is, and share. Put it out there, because that's how we're all gonna grow in this world with our craft and with our musicianship. So if I like your shit, I'm gonna share it, definitely. Besides that, man, because I can say it on the radio, I'm gonna say it right now. Shit, we out.
The Beat Club. The Beat Club.